Hi, and welcome back to BeanTalk. Like the last two videos, today we're going to talk about something concerning filter coffee. About something that you might have seen around the coffee shop, but maybe never in action. At least I know I've only seen in action like 2 or 3 times. So yeah, it's gonna be about the Syphon. And yeah, let's turn up the heat and brew some coffee. Okay, so let's talk about the different parts of the Syphon. So first of all, we have our main part, which is our brewing chamber, where we're gonna put the boiling water in, and then of course a nice little stand with a insulated grip, of course, so we're not gonna burn our hands. And then we have the top chamber, also made of glass, with a tube. It's gonna go into the other chamber, and the nice rubber sealing or O-ring, so it fits tight. Of course, we're also gonna need some sort of filter. In this case, we have the option of 3 different ones. So you could either use one with a cloth, or with the paper filter, or a metal filter. So yeah, so these are the main parts of the Syphon itself, but you also have to heat it up. So usually it comes with a little gas burner, like this one. But the problem with the gas burner is that, of course, it's gonna smell a bit like gas. So the coffee is gonna smell a bit like gas or taste like it, which is not really pleasant unless you're into that kind of thing. So in this case, we're gonna use a beam heater from Hario, which is gonna heat up our chamber. So yeah, let's talk about how the Syphon works. So yeah, talk about the working principle. So we have our gas burner or beam heater here at the bottom that heats up the water, which is gonna result in increasing the pressure through the steam, and then it's gonna press up all the water up to the top chamber, where we're gonna put in our coffee, stir it a little bit, and then once we turn off the heat, it's gonna draw the water back down because there's a decrease in pressure, and gonna go through our filter. Yeah, then we're gonna have a nice coffee. All right. So for brewing our Syphon, we once again invited Benjamin Graf from the Mumuk Academy Austria to help us. So yeah, Benji, welcome back.
Hello again.
Hello again. So yeah, let's brew a Syphon.
Let's brew a Syphon. So first of all, we need hot water. And
Okay.
therefore I preheat the water to 93 degrees. And I will now add 320 ml.
Okay.
It's always better if you preheat the water, because then you don't have to wait that long.
Makes sense. Let's say.
Okay. I will now use the paper filter.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's the one I like the most.
I guess it makes some difference in taste and also probably in texture.
Of course. So the paper filter filters the most particles.
Okay.
So more than the cloth one, and way more than the metal one.
Okay.
Yeah, so we fixed the filter
Yeah.
down here in the tube. Now we put it in, fix it,
All right.
and then energy.
It's fancy.
Yeah, it is. It's absolutely beautiful, and visually it's a very nice way of making coffee.
Yeah.
So now we just have to wait for the water to reach the right amount of temperature, and then the water will be here. And after that, I will add 21 grams of coffee.
Okay. So, yeah, similar ratio than to a regular filter coffee or pour over, I'd say.
Yeah, so I use the ratio 1:15.
Okay.
So 21 grams of coffee for 320 ml.
Okay, I see. Yeah, which is interesting about the Syphon, it's actually, while it looks super fancy, especially with the heating plate down there, it's actually quite old.
Yeah, it is.
It's an old-fashioned way to make coffee. I think it was like invented in the 1830s in Germany or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so now it's boiling and the water is up top. So what's next, Benji?
So now we're going to add the coffee. Huh?
Very nice.
So
I like that part.
put up this one. 21 grams of coffee. Give it a gentle stir.
Yeah.
I'll start the timer. Put back this one.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna wait for 20 seconds and then
Okay.
give it a second stir.
Okay.
So like 10 times.
Okay.
And after
Very nice.
60 seconds, we will reduce the heat.
Okay.
And then you can see the magic of this brewing method.
I'm quite excited to see.
Okay.
Can already start to smell some coffee. It smells really good.
So 20 seconds to go.
Super excited.
It looks so fancy.
It does. Definitely an eye catcher.
Of course. Okay. I'm now reducing the heat.
Okay. So now it should start.
Can you explain
Okay.
me what happens now?
Of course I can.
Please.
What's going to happen now that you've reduced the heat, the steam is going to cool down and turns back to water, and then we have less pressure down here, of course resulting that there's not enough pressure to actually keep the water, or in this case the coffee, up in the top chamber, and so it's going to draw it back down, as we can see right now.
Look at that. That's worth all the waiting.
Yeah, looks so cool. You often prepare a siphon?
To be honest, no.
No? Just too much time?
Yeah. I mean, visually, as I said, it's very beautiful, but
Yeah.
practically, it's not the most common brewing method.
Yeah,
Because,
true.
yeah, it takes a long time to prepare, and then you have to clean it up.
Yeah.
So now we are done.
Yeah. Definitely looks like we're in a chemistry laboratory or something.
So get it off. Back here.
Right?
No. Use your coffee.
Oh, smells amazing.
Mm-hmm. Very sweet.
Yeah. Very sweet.
Let's get some cups.
Okay, so cheers.
Cheers.
Let's enjoy our siphon now that it is somewhat cooled down. What's your verdict? Do you want me to go
So-
first?
I like it very much.
Yeah.
I know the coffee very well.
Okay.
And so the pro of the Siphon for me is it looks amazing.
Yeah. I think we can definitely all agree on that.
We can agree on that. But on the other side, you will never get the brightness and the clarity in the coffee that we used to have from a V60 or from a Kalita.
Okay, makes
Yeah.
sense. I guess compared to a pour over, there's just not much you can regulate or do
Yeah.
to kind of change the brewing process.
I mean, we could stir a little bit more. We can
Yeah,
play with the brew ratio, but other than that,
yeah,
it's a very cool looking
Yeah.
good method.
definitely. Still a great coffee though. I like it. All right, so I think that's it.
That's it for today.
Benji, thank you so much once again for showing us this brewing method.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, like every week. Next week is going to be all about water. So if you want to know more about water, check out our next video. And also, if you have any recommendations or want us to make a certain video, put it down in the comments. And yeah, that's it for today.
Drink loads of good coffee.
Yeah, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.